Hi, how is everybody doing with my purple pom-poms today? Because it's all about the purple. See, I got purple Harley shirt on. So I'm gonna turn that up a little bit, and I'm gonna get started. So maybe I'll do something fast today. I'm gonna use also Spellbound Splash Lipstick. All about the purples, like I said. First, I'm going to start with my concealer. So my face is primed, my eyes are primed, everything is ready to go. Always want to use primer, protects your skin. So, just throw some of that on. I do have my powder. So we'll see how this goes today. When I look, it looks like it's so much that's going on, but it's really not. It just spreads very easily. So I have my blending bud that I'm going to use. I just prefer to use the bud over the brush because I feel like it does a better job for me. And I do spread it, around pretty much everywhere because I have a lot of sunspots, just little things here and there that I try to cover the best that I can. So, oops, didn't want to go that far with it. It's okay if you get it, on your eyes because you can also use it as a base, which I do sometimes. But I'm not going to do that today. So I really wish that I could play music because it gets so quiet up here, doing this. However, Facebook throws it off, and now I'm noticing that if you put in the description, I do not own the rights or copyrights or whatever, they allow it. But I'm too afraid to try it because I don't want to go through all this and then have it kicked off. It's different when it's pre-recorded because then I can just, well, even that is a pain because I'd still have to redo it. As long as there's music playing, you can't have it. So it kind of stinks, So I spread and pat. The patting makes it set into your skin better, but the spreading you just want to spread to get it even where you want it. And this is just how I do it. Everybody does different. This is something for the average person, easy, everyday, jump in and just quickly do it and go, on the run. Maybe a mom, that's on the go, dropping kids off at school. And really, you could just leave it like this, maybe throw some powder on, and some eyeliner, that's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to use the eye pigment powder Flirty, which is a purple. It's a light purple. And then I'm going to use Shadow Palette 5, and I'm going to use Fearless, which is that purple. So we'll see how that comes out. My contacts are in, and they're just kind of in one of those moods today, I guess. So with the pigment powder, it's very powdered. Comes like that. So you want to make sure that you start out small and build because you will get fall away. And you can, another way to do this is you can wet your brush to apply it. And I'm going to use my sponge tip applicator right there. And I did wet it. So it's not sopping wet, it's just a little wet. And we're going to do this. So it's a very, very light, very pretty purple. I would like to, oh, there it is. I was able to get the, so I took the holes, the lid with the holes off of it because I just want to be able to get a little bit more in there. And like I said, these are very pigmented, very powdery. They build. So you definitely want to pat and not necessarily spread. And tap the excess always. So I start with the patting, and then I'll go in and spread if I have to. I mean, it's not too bad when you wet the brush because it kind of stays on there better. But when you're not using a wet brush, it will have a lot of fallout. So just be careful with that. But they're very pretty colors, very, bright and out there. They show perfect. Sorry, I feel like you guys can never see me. This screen is not big enough to show, So I'm tapping. And I'm just patting some in. And then I'll spread it. So it's kind of early today for me to be on. But I have some things I need to do today. And I figured I'd get an early start and get them done. Look at how pretty that color is. It is a very light purple, but that other purple, Fearless, is darker. So I'm going to use that too. Just want to build some more here. And it's very important to prime your eyes for this because it helps it stay on, it helps the color last, and you get a better color for it, with using a primer. So like I said, they're very buildable. You see how much I've used, upon layer. And don't think that you're using a lot, because you're not. That bottle, that little bottle, will last you a long time. Because you're really not using a lot. Look, I had put some in the cap, and there's still stuff left over, so I'll just put it back in the jar. And I'm going to leave that to the side, because in case I need it, I don't know. I'm going to take my crease brush, and I'm just wiping it, making sure that there's nothing on there. I always test it on my hand too. So I'm going to take my crease brush, which is good for blending and creasing, and I'm going to go in with the color Fearless on palette 5, which is that dark purple, because I love purple. It's my favorite color. Hence my little pom-poms. Everything's purple. So look at how that comes out. So that's kind of cool. It's a very nice purple. I'm going to do this side, and then I'll go in and blend. And for me, it's always best to start out a little light and then go darker, because you just don't know, you know? You just don't know how much you're going to need, or how much you want to need. So, you know. Okay, so let's start with that. And then we'll do some blending. And I'm going to go inward, you know, in the corners to blend. And you could leave that harsh line if you want it to be more defined. I like to blend it in just a little bit so that it looks like it kind of belongs, you know. So it's really not scary to use these bright colors. And you know, if you overblend, you add more color. That's it. It's not, you know, it's no rule, special rule anyway. You do what you love. That's it. You play, you see what works, what doesn't work. So I definitely got too much there. I probably got it on my face too. So that's okay. Just go over it like that. And I'll show you how to fix it. So it is a very pretty color. I also have, let me show you. I also have a splurge cream shadow in the color Noble, which is a really dark purple. But it's also got a lot of sparkle in it and shimmer. So I don't necessarily know if I want to use all that. So what do you think? And you know, I always have an issue where one side just drives me nuts. And it's always this side, I think. I don't know why. So that's the color. The two colors. And just taking a little bit more of the pigment powder and going over. Get a nice purple in there. The lighter one. And then I'm going to blend again. And again, you know, this is just playtime. If it's purple, I'll wear it. I'm taking a little bit more of Fearless, which is the darker purple. I'm telling you, I feel like one eye always comes out better than the other, but that's just me. Don't know if anybody else has that. Probably because your eyes are different. They're not the same. So, okay. That's it. That was palette 5 and the pigment powder in the color Flirty. So those were those two colors. What I'm going to do is put, I think, let me see if I have it. If I have it in front of me. I'm going to use the color Victorious. In the Splurge Cream Shadow, it is a matte color. And I'm just going to use it as a highlighter for up here under the brow bone. So I'm going to take a little bit on my brush. And it's pink, so it's like a light pink. So I'm just going to blend that in there. And you know, sometimes you use a color and it's not what you know, you start doing a look with colors that you think, okay, well that was cool when you thought of it, but it's not what you wanted it to look like. It happens. So I'm just put a little bit in the corners here. Open up the eyes. Okay. So it's just, that's how it works, you know. I have a hair that is falling, so it was annoying me. Okay, so I'm not going to use the Noble because that's, I think, a little bit too much for today with that. So I am going to, I think, put a little bit more concealer. And then blend it. And then I'll do some foundation. And I'll finish up my brows and my mascara and figure out what we're going to do for a liner. Theoretically, I can do the purple liner too, which I might do. It'd be different. I do have to run out today, so I don't want to scare people with all the purple, because that can happen. Okay, so I'm going to use my puff brush and the color Chiffon Liquid Foundation. You always, you know, want to shake it because it's minerals. They break up, so that's why you always want to shake it. Best to empty your dropper, close it, and then shake. That's what happens with minerals. They separate. So you want to shake them. Then you fill your dropper again. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I like using my powder puff brush because it just spreads nice for me. The other brush does too, the liquid foundation brush. But I like this because it's fast. It blends different, like lighter. So that's why I use this. Now, I will tell you the nice thing. Okay, so that's all for the foundation. Just trying to close the cap here. My contacts today, I'm telling you. I will tell you with the liquid foundation brush, you can go over, and it's good to get in there, you know, better in spots. So that's what makes it nice when you use it. So I hope you all enjoy watching, and like I said, I've been looking for hostesses to earn some free makeup. You can message me on the details. And I'm also looking for people who are willing to take a chance and join. Make some extra money for the holidays. I'm going to use my bronzer in Hermosa. So I work with a really great group of girls. There are even some men on the team too. So, you know, it would be really, you know, fun to have somebody added. Like I said, extra money for the holidays. You can be a kidnapper. I'm using a little bit of pressed powder just under here. I don't know, maybe I didn't sleep so good last night. I feel like I can see too much puffiness, bags. I mean, it is still early, so that's probably why my eyes haven't adjusted to waking up yet. So yeah, definitely looking for people. You, like I said, a kidnapper. You can join just for the kit alone. You get like $200 worth, over $200 worth of makeup for $99. And not only that, but you get a discount on your own makeup. So you really, you know, it's a good deal. I mean, don't pass it up. Or you can be an entrepreneur and join to start your own business. So I'm going to use the color Sweet Blush today because I want to go a little bit light and rosy on the cheeks to match the purple. So I just tap with my brush. This is the foundation brush. I mean the foundation brush. Oh, look at me today. It's early for me. The blusher brush. And I just go in, and it is a lighter pink. So I do that. Just kind of spread that out a bit. Maneuvering my stuff today. So since I went a little bit lighter on the eyes, I didn't want to go too dark. I am going to do the darker lip. Doesn't matter, really. It's all about what you like and what you want. So, yep, that's, you know, how it is. And I do touch my hair a lot because it just, like, I feel like it doesn't fluff. You know when you want your hair to fluff and you just can't get it to fluff? That's me. Oh, okay, let me try I'm all over the place today. I think I'm going to try the Fearless Palette 5 for eyeliner. So I'm going to take my liner shader brush. Told you, it's one of those days. And it hasn't even really begun yet. It's only 9:30? Okay, so on my brush, Fearless. Let's get this done. It's all about the purple today. Let me see, this is a nice purple. Noble has too much shimmer in it, I think, to use the Splurge Cream Shadow. So, this just has a little bit of shimmer, and I think works out better for the eyeliner. So, my nails are getting so crazy. I want to try and get them done today. And the only reason why I'm rushing for that is because tomorrow is my husband's birthday. So, probably go out to eat or something. It's what we usually do on our birthdays. Okay. Let's see what the top will look like if I use the liner. have to figure out what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I have this beautiful LuLaRoe skirt, and it's like a, I don't have it out, it's like a blue and a gray maybe, I don't know. It's very pretty, but I don't know what top to wear. Because originally when I wanted to wear it, it was summer, and I would have worn it with a nice tank top. But now, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It could be cold tomorrow, it could be warm. It's been warm. But in the evening, I'm sure it's going to cool down a little bit. So we'll see what I do. And this is the color Fearless. In palette 5. It's dark purple. Hopefully it shows okay. I can't tell with the phone. I can't tell, so hopefully it works. And hopefully you can hear me, because I don't know, I'm talking loud. I am usually soft spoken, but I talk louder on this, and sometimes if I'll catch some clips of the replay when I watch it, I'll look through it just to make sure. And it sounds like I'm so low. So I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess that's as good as that color is going to get for that. Let me do some brows. And then we'll do some mascara and then the lips. And I usually share this with my group page. I don't know if people catch the replay, if they care to see me. I hope so. I try to, you know, do stuff. And I'm just following my natural brow with this. So I'll go back in with the comb and just kind of spread that color. Make sure it gets all the spots. Always one side, right? Always one side that looks like and I'm going really light with that. You know, when you comb it on. I'm going to just do some brow gel. It adds a little bit more darkness, not too much, but it also tames them. And sets everything for the day. When I do this, it doesn't move, so know. If um if you all have that trouble, you know, where like you touch, you know, you go like this, and then you realize, oh, there it is. No, this doesn't do that. Thank God. Thank goodness. See, now I feel like I have a little... Okay, I felt like there was something in my eye, but... So I'm going to use my mascara, my magic mascara. And it's saying my connection is weak, so I hope you all can see this. I talked a little bit yesterday about our wonderful mascara and how it's good for your lashes because it has vitamins and a little bit of uplift eye serum. So you're getting nourishment, you're getting vitamins. It's very healthy for your lashes. Can't always tell in the screen here, so I have my mirror here that I use. So like I said, very good for your lashes, healthy, better than glue. Yesterday I posted a list of products or ingredients to stay away from. So if you get products that have those, you should stay away from them because they're just not good for you. Cancer-causing things, and you know, try to go as natural as you can, honestly. I know it's not always easy to do. We live in a society that just, we're so used to our ways that it's hard to change. See, look, did I do it? Yeah, I did a little bit. That's what happens when you don't necessarily tilt your head the right way, and you get a little bit of mascara here, there, and everywhere. It happens. Gone. Okay, so let's do some lips. So what I did today was I did my lip scrub. Did my lip scrub earlier today. Has sugar and shea butter in it and no scent, but it feels really good. Comes free with the splash. So if you buy 3 splash lipsticks, you get 1 free. Only for October. So get on that while you can. Okay, so I'm going to use... I just ordered some more splash lipsticks, and I ordered the lip brush. So that's going to be good to use too. So let's see what I could do with this. and I'm just lining it a little bit. I love that I found a company that's all about the purple. Fits in really good with me. Because I'm all about the purple. Okay. Now I try not to block, like that, or smash my lips together because it will get all over. So I just kind of do like a kind of thing because I don't want it to spread. And the reason is because it's a dark color and it has to dry. Purple. Purple whips. It just keeps getting worse and worse. I usually go down with it because if you go that way, it's going to just smear. I used to never wear lipstick. I used to always do my makeup and then just either wear no lipstick or have like a light gloss. It just, I don't know. It's just the way I always did it because I never found colors that I liked. I'll just leave it alone and let it sit for a minute. But yeah, now I found colors that I like, that I actually don't mind wearing. And then I realized that part of my problem was none of them ever had staying power. Everything always wore off like within 5 seconds. I just like to blot a little bit. Then I'll let it dry and probably do a little bit extra. But otherwise, that's it. That is today's purple. Message me if you have any questions. My link is in the above description. If you see anything here that you like and you want to purchase, if you don't have the money to purchase it but you still want it, contact me. I will help you and we will try to get it free for you. Yeah, there are ways to do that. So make sure that you message me, and I hope that you all enjoyed watching, and I will be back again soon, and have a great happy hump day. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.